everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Today I am going to be bringing you my new book haul. I recently did one, but it was only 3 books, and I am a new Amazon user, so I am quite excited to be ordering things online. I have, however, got to say that one-click order button is very dangerous, because I was looking at a book just purely out of interest's sake. I wasn't going to purchase it, but I clicked the one-click order button and whoops, it's on its way, so oopsie. But anyway, these are the books I actually did intend to buy, and I am just gonna pop right into it and tell you what I got. First one is How to Be Single by Liz Tequilo. I think I became single and decided that I needed to figure out how to do it, because it's not often that I'm actually single. I'm one of those people that always seems to have a guy in my life for some reason. But I've heard that the movie is hilarious, although today a friend of mine said that the movie is shockingly bad, so I don't know. I just started reading this book today. I'm only on page 8, but so far I think the writing's pretty good, and I think that it's probably a lot better than the movie, as is in most cases with books and movies. But from what I've heard so far, I think it's about the lives of a whole bunch of women in their late 30s and just reminding us how great it is to be single. And I don't think that that's a bad idea at all. So excited to read that one first. Then I am going to be picking up You by Caroline Kepnes. I love thrillers, and I haven't ever read anything from her before. I've heard brilliant things about this book, so very, very excited. This is about Genevieve Beck, who strides into a bookshop where Joe works, and he is instantly smitten with her, and so begins an attraction that quickly spirals into a whirlwind of deadly consequences. Any book based on a writer or a bookshop or even a publicist, anyone, I adore. I have a thing with it because I am a writer and I love books. Literature is my life, so I'm very excited to pick this up. And if you have any other recommendations of books about bookshops or writers, then I would be really, really happy to receive any suggestions in the comments down below. Next book I ordered from Amazon is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I've heard that this is a very good writer. I haven't read anything from the author before, but I know that he or she, I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy, Morgan's like a multi-sex name, but I have heard that they're a very good writer, and any book, again, about travel, I adore. So, and this one is also, it's about obviously a road trip, I presume, but it also has a lot to do with music, so I think. What did I hear? And I like the way that it's set up. I've only flicked through it a little bit, but I like how it seems to have like emails and just cool different things. I like books like that, so I'm very excited to pick that one up. Then, one of the authors, I actually haven't read much of her, but I still think that somehow she's one of my favourite authors because she is really funny, and I've heard only good things about this book as well, and that is Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella, and I'm quite excited to see how, sorry for the traffic, it sounds quite loud, but I'm quite excited to see how Sophie Kinsella brings in situations such as anxiety and depression and things like that into a humorous book. She is a humor writer, she is funny, and she's great, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how she portrays those kind of things that people can suffer with, like anxiety. I've got really bad panic attacks and anxiety disorders and whatever, so I think it's going to be a really good book, and I've heard very good things about it again. Plus, it's yellow, and I like the colour yellow. Then I got All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This book I haven't actually heard that much about. I have heard that it's good from bookstagrammers and booktubers, and I think Zoella also enjoyed this book. In fact, she says on the back, "This book is amazing, I couldn't put it down." So yes, I know that Zoella is a huge inspiration to many of us. So yeah, and just FYI, I was reading Zoella's blog years ago before she became as famous as she is. Just to let you know that. But anyway, the way this is set up on the back is quite different. so I don't actually know what it's about yet. I haven't really given or paid much attention to it, so I think I'll be in for a good surprise. If you enjoyed it, if you read it, let me know, because I would love to get some more details on it. See, the thing is, I buy books and then I don't even really know what they're about. I just order them because I can. I think that's the danger of Amazon, isn't it? Oops. Last book I got this month, I've got two more books arriving this coming month now. I'm in August, but the last book that I purchased on my latest book haul was Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover is a writer that is just extremely popular, and I'm very much excited to finally be reading one of her books, and I know that she is a favourite author to many bookstagrammers and booktubers and book lovers worldwide, so I'm really excited to read this. And when I bookstagrammed my book haul a couple of days ago, people were like, Maybe Someday is one of the best books they've ever read. So I, again, have not read the back yet, but it is about, I'm presuming, a woman called Sydney who is living in an idyllic bubble. She's a dedicated student with a steady job on the side. She lives with her best friend, has a great boyfriend, and the music coming from the balcony opposite her is fast becoming the soundtrack to her life. But when Sydney finds out that her boyfriend is cheating on her, Dick, her bubble bursts. The mysterious and attractive man behind the music, Ridge, gives Sydney hope that she can move on, and they begin to write songs together, but moving on is harder than she expects. Sydney can only hope. That sounds really good. I have had problems with moving on in my life in the past, from fiancés and married men, unfortunately. But yeah, so that I think is going to be a pretty good book to enjoy. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to finish all these beautiful books because work is still quite busy. I've got 2.5 months left of the yachting season, and then I am officially unemployed and I can read as much as I want until I find a winter job. But I am desperately hoping I do find a winter job soon, because otherwise I'm a little bit screwed. But anyway, they are the books that I have recently purchased, and I'm very, very happy to finally have some new and exciting books. My bookshelf is finally growing and I am very happy. Anyway, let me know if you have recently purchased something and what you're currently reading in the comments down below. If you've read any of these, let me know what your thoughts were. And as always, if you're new, please like, subscribe, and just introduce yourself. I look forward to chatting to you guys soon. Ciao.